In today's video, we're going to talk about real estate investing during a recession and uncertain times so that you can optimize your strategy so that you can win in the long run and not be paralyzed in the short term. So my name's Dustin Hahn. I'm a real estate investor. We do anywhere between 5 to 10 deals a month in wholesaling, fix and flip, tax liens and deeds. And we're pretty good at doing this stuff and excited to share with you our information. All right, so as you know, there's a lot of things happening right now. If I were to go down the list, we don't have that type of time in this video, but you pretty much know what I'm talking about. So that brings us to where we are today, which is your real estate investing strategy for right now to set you up for long-term wealth. What are you gonna do? There's a lot of information on the internet. There's a lot of videos out there. First thing, make sure to choose a credible source for your information, okay? Now, you can go and verify what we do. Our business is 6-day cash buyers. We buy and sell property, so we're out there, we're doing it. So pick somebody that you know is doing the business. There's a lot of people you can learn from, and pick a direction and execute on it. Like, the irony is that you're watching this on YouTube, but don't get caught up in just YouTube video after YouTube video. You have to actually execute, okay? So that brings us to consistency, which is the first tip that I want to talk about today. So some cheesy quote somewhere, someone said, like, if you're not consistent, you're non-existent. And as much fun as I might like to make fun of cheesy quotes, they do have a place in doing business. And a lot of the times it's these basic things that will get you there. So as far as consistency goes, pick the direction you want to go in. If it's wholesaling, then focus on wholesaling. Don't focus on rehab, don't focus on fix and flip. Don't focus on Bitcoin. Narrow down your focus and use that tracker on your phone that tells you how much time you're spending on social media. Because right now, man, like, there's so many shiny things in the news and the media that's just distracting you from your goal. So when it comes to the recession, obviously it's happening and we're in it right now, which a lot of people predicted. Now, there's one thing though. There's not a real estate investor that I know who doesn't regret not buying more property during the 2008 recession. So what I'm saying is that if you fail to act now in your real estate business, you are going to miss out and you're going to regret this, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years from now. And you're going to end up being one of those guys that's going to look at a property that you had an opportunity to take action on, and you'll be sitting on the sidelines saying to yourself, like, oh, I'm gonna wait and see what happens, let me just see. And I will guarantee you that 4 or 5 years from now, you'll be kicking yourself in the butt saying, oh man, I should have bought that property. I should have taken action on it. I see it all the time. And an example of this is when I was getting into real estate. I was so excited about it. And I said a boot. I caught myself. I'll tell the Canadian. I lived in the States for a while, but back in Canada now, the aboot's coming out. I'm aware of it. Now you'll really be aware of it. And I lost my train of thought. Corey, remember where I was out there?
You were telling a story about back in the day.
Yes, thank you. We work as a team. I have ADD, OCD, a little colorblind, all over the show. So back then, I was excited. Hey, let's get into real estate. And so many people would say, like, oh, I'm not sure. Let me see how it works out for you. And if it works good, then yeah, I'd love to get involved. And as it worked out, and it worked out well, do you know how many of those people I went back to saying, hey, I figured it all out. I paid all the dues. You want to come now and just ride on my coattails? I didn't do that to anyone. I'm moving forward. So be consistent, take action, okay? That is the big thing. So when it comes to working with the motivated sellers and finding the properties, one of the big things is you really need right now to be compassionate. A lot of people are coming up on hard times, and we're getting deals because people are losing their jobs and COVID has affected them. So you need to talk to them, you need to be compassionate, you need to understand their situation, and do what we do, which is we kind of do the 80-20 principle, which perhaps you've heard of. What's it called? Pareto's principle? So generally the 80-20 principle, I'm sure as you heard, 20% of your efforts will get you 80% of your results. So gonna kind of flip this on its head, where generally you focus on the 20% of things. In this case, we're gonna focus on the 80% when you're talking to motivated sellers, and that is focusing 80% of the conversation on rapport, empathy, what they're going through in their situation, so that you relate to them. And this is really where a lot of people will struggle if they think they want to outsource a lot of these conversations. It's tough unless you have the experience and the training to do it. Now, we do it, but it took us a little while to get there and figure that out. So 80% of your conversation should be with the seller, building rapport, figuring out their situation, and then 20% about the offer and the details and the specifics, because they're going to negotiate a better price with you if they like you, if they realize that, hey, this guy gets me. And go above and beyond for the guy as far as helping them out. One of the things we do is we say, look, our offer might be a little bit lower than other offers you're going to receive, but here's what I can promise you. I can promise you that we're going to help you out. If you can leave the house as is, you don't have to clean it, you don't have to do anything. We'll cover the closing costs. If you need help moving, we'll organize a moving van. If you need storage, we'll help out with that. And we even go a step further to say if you're having trouble finding a new place, we can help you find new places to live. We'll send you a list of apartments or whatever criteria. And people really like this. And this is what allows us to get a lower offer accepted over our competition that otherwise wouldn't have been. Like if you're just, hey, how's it going? What's wrong with the house? Blah, blah, blah. It's, you will get some deals, and we have gotten deals like that before as well. So before I forget, if you like what I'm saying, hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll continue to get you more details. So go ahead, build that rapport, and then also alter your offer to maybe now you're going to offer 60% of aftermarket value as opposed to 65 or 70, because we do have that. And sellers are negotiating better prices as well because they know that, hey, we need to sell. So if you want some help with your real estate business, we have a system set up that can show you how to buy property for 40 to 90% below market value. There's really nothing like it. It'll help you get the best deals in your market, get the deals first. So we've got a free training. There's a link below this video. Click that link, go check it out. It's free. I think you'll really like it. And once again, if you like the video, thumbs up, leave a comment, ask a question. We're here to help. Thanks for watching. See you soon.